What's up, guys? So I recently came back from London. I was at the London Bridal Expo helping one of my clients, Strike A Poze photo booths, with their expo marketing. So this is actually the second bridal expo that I've been to with them. The first one we went to was kind of an audit of their process because they've been doing it for years. And Jess from Strike A Poze had told me that they'd never actually booked a job at the expo. It was more exposure, and they were starting to get out of them. They were doing less and less of them because they weren't booking jobs. They weren't getting the return that they were looking for. So we went to a different expo in the fall. I did a bit of an audit. We made a few changes prior to the expo, a few changes at the expo to try to tweak things a little bit, and it was a little bit better. The lead gen was a little bit better. But we just did one last weekend, and prior to that, we made a whole bunch of changes. We set up new lead generation systems, new follow-up systems, new ways that they could book people right on the spot, start up new conversations. We tweaked the way that they advertise and present themselves at the expo, and it went really, really well. They actually booked 5 jobs right on site. They also captured a ton of really good, high quality leads to follow up on, warm leads where they've had conversations, they've got information, they started to build relationships with the people at the expo, and captured a ton of other leads as well. So while I was at the expo, I also walked around and I talked to some other vendors. I had some other vendors come up to us, and they had questions about what we were doing because it was working really well. We were having a lot of really good conversations with people, and we were actually booking in jobs right on the spot. I found a lot of people were in the same boat. They've been doing these trade shows for years, and they're just not really getting return on the trade shows that they're doing. They enjoy doing them, and it's something that they've always done, and they like the exposure, but they're not capturing any leads. They've got nothing to follow up with, and it's hard to attribute bookings and jobs to the trade show when it's months and months and months down the road. Whereas if you have a lead capture system and you start a bit of a relationship with that person, you maybe start sending them some marketing material, then it's easier to attribute that eventual booking down the road to the initial point of contact being the trade show. So there's a lot of people that I found were in this boat, which is why I just wanted to hop on here quick, create a quick video, and say if you're doing trade shows for your business and it's not working for you, you're not getting the return on your investment. This is something that we can help you out with. We can audit what you're currently doing, take a look at creative ways that we can capture leads, that we can start meaningful conversations with people, start building relationships, even booking jobs and services right on site with people. What we find, if you're in the same boat and you're struggling with your trade shows, you're wondering what you could do to make them more beneficial and get a higher return for your business. Give us a call. I'm happy to have a conversation, free consult, and we can talk about what we could possibly do to make your trade shows more profitable for your business.